Hello everyone, I am Woman Grandmaster Nisha Mohta, and today on International Chess Day, I welcome you all to another episode of Masala Chai and Chess with Nisha. So are you all ready with your spicy cup to enjoy the beauty of our favorite game? Together, let's spread this positivity over a cup of tea. Today, I will show to you one of the most brilliant games that I saw as a teenager, and it made a great impression in my mind. It was the year 1999. White is Nilotpal Das, my childhood friend who is now a grandmaster. At that time, he was an international master and he was 17. Black is T.S. Ravi, an international master who was very well known in the Indian chess circuit. He is a very respected player. And today's generation will know Ravi as the father of a very strong Indian prodigy, Rakshita Ravi. This was played in a tournament in Aurangabad in India, and don't try to look for it, for this game in the database because you're not going to find it there. And this tournament was one where even I participated. I had a very memorable tournament. I was unbeaten till 7 rounds, but in the 8th round, Nilotpal defeated me, and Nilotpal went on to become the champion in the tournament. So let's get started with the game. D4, knight f6, knight f3, e6, e3, b6, bishop d3, bishop b7, castles. C5 and d5 are the most common moves possible here, but in this game, black played d6, c4. This is the Queen's Indian on the board. Knight bd7, knight c3, c5, b3, bishop e7, bb2, c into d4, knight into d4, castles, rook c1, knight c5 attacking the bishop, bishop goes back, bb1, d5, b4. So I just skipped the opening stage, kind of went through it very fast. And in this position, black should have played knight ce4, but instead he chose knight c d7. Nilotpal played c into d5, knight into d5, knight into d5, bishop into d5. So here we have a symmetrical position, but if you look at it, these bishops are very strong. They are eyeing the black king, and white is ahead in development. Queen c2 was played, and you can see that white is threatening a checkmate on h7. Black played f5. You should note here that knight f6 does not work because of knight c6, bishop c6 and bishop into f6. There is a mate threat on h7 and white is winning. So in this position, f5 was played, rook f d1, and here lot of threats are coming on this f5 pawn. Like for example, if black plays bishop f6 here, which was not played in the game, I can show the move first. g6 was played here, but instead if black goes bishop f6, knight into f5, bishop b2, knight h6, g h6, queen h7, checkmate. Also in this position, if black tries rook c8, most natural move, you can see how the f5 pawn again becomes a target. Queen c8, rook into c8, rook into c8, knight into f5. And the point is, for bishop b4, you still have knight into g7. White is better in this position, being a pawn up. Also, one very important thing, because you might have this question, what about bishop into b4? But black cannot go pawn hunting here because of this shot again. And this variation is really pretty. Rook into f5, because if e into f5, rook d5 straight. This is simple, but rook into f5, rook d5, short. Rook into d5, queen h7, leading to mate, checkmate. So Ravi saw these problems and he decided to consolidate f5 in this position. This is a diagram position. I really want you to think here. Try to think what Nilotpal came up with in this position, and if you can really see the full combination, I will really think that you are a great player. So here Nilotpal played knight into e6. He just gives up his knight. Bishop e6, queen c6. You will notice that this bishop cannot move because of this knight on d7. But black has a simple move here. King f7. He just defends the bishop. Did Nilotpal miss this defense? What do you think? No, he did not miss it. Here, I really want you to pause and try to find white's next move. It's beautiful. It's one attacking idea. I don't know how people come up with, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Once you see it, you will know why I am full of praise for the next move. Nilotpal played a3. What? Attacking idea? Yes, it is. White is threatening to take. Let me show you with an example. So suppose if black plays a6 here, pass. White wants to play queen into e6, king into e6, bishop a2, checkmate. What a brilliant mate. And the fine point being a3, it cleared the way for the bishop to go to the long diagonal. So here, one more move I need to show to you, that for example bishop f6 does not work because still this move is coming, bishop a2, and the point is that if you take bishop into a2, there is rook into d7, black loses the queen. If instead you defend the bishop with rook e8, still there is rook d7 and the queen is lost. This bishop on e6 is pinned, right? So Ravi played in this position after a3, he played f4 and he makes space for his king to go to f5 once you sacrifice on e6. So for example, queen e6, king e6, bishop a2 means king f5 can come. Here again a nice move, bishop a2. Black must take now, bishop into a2, rook into d7. Black's queen cannot run away, so black has to give up his queen. For example, let's see the variations. For example, if queen e8, queen f6, king g7, king g8 and queen g7 is a checkmate. And for queen b8, there is queen f6 and a checkmate. So in this position, black has to give up the queen. He played bishop e6, rook into d8, rook into d8. Now this is the end of the combination. White is ahead in material. Black could have given more fight had it not been for this weak king. And Nilotpal continues to play very energetically, and let's see the finish. Queen e4, fe3, queen e3, rook d5, rook e1, rook d6, queen h6, king e8, queen h7, king d7, bishop e5 attacks the rook, rook d5, bishop g3, rook g8, bishop h4 attacking the bishop on e7, g5, queen e4, attacking the bishop on e6, rook d6, bishop g3, continuously giving threats to black. Rook c6, b5. The bishop on e6 is going once black moves the rook. So finally Ravi resigned in this position. What a brilliant game, and especially what a brilliant combination, starting with this position. Knight e6, bishop e6, queen c6, king f7, and the most brilliant attacking move that I have seen, a3. Wow, what an idea. I just love this game. It has made an impression in my mind. It has been 2 decades. I still remember this idea, and I still, love this game. I hope you all enjoyed this beautiful game of Nilotpal. Before you all go, I want to introduce you all to a very special person. You all must have noticed a change in my thumbnail in this episode. This change is courtesy my niece Mallika Mohta. Do follow her on Instagram. The link to her page is in the descriptions below. She has amazing artwork, something I really loved. And yes, please do not forget to subscribe, to like my video, and to interact with me through your comment section. I really need to know whether you all are liking what I am doing. I need to be motivated. I need to know whether I am in the right direction. So please like my video, comment on it, let me know how you feel about it, and do subscribe to my channel if you really like it. Bye bye. See you next time.